my crib. This is my mobile crib, actually. My real crib is much nicer than this. I like to consider this kind of like my lake house. It's got pretty much everything I need, but not exactly my real house. So this is what my universe looks like when I'm teaching. Let me walk you through. I've got a LaCroix. I don't usually drink LaCroix, but it's what we had at home. And I don't usually drink lemon, but it's what we had at home. Got my sunglasses here because you just never know if it's going to get sunny out. Got my old-fashioned month and week at a glance here, so I'm kind of old. I like to write things down. I don't really trust it to the digital age. Puppy has saved my life. This standing desk on top of this cart. This cart actually came from Sport Mart. When Sport Mart was closing, they were selling all of their fixtures, and I saw this several years ago, and I'm thinking, that might come in handy if there's ever a pandemic and we have to move from class to class and teach social studies on a cart. So lo and behold, it came to pass, and that's what happened. So I got that puppy for a steal. I then, of course, had to go and get this nifty chair. It's an office chair, but it's like super duper tall because I'm kind of super duper tall. So it just fits nicely. Under here, you'll see that I have a power strip. I have a fan. That's to help circulate all of the air. I've got an air purifier under there that a lot of people think is just a refrigerator, but it's not. It's really an air purifier. I've got my double monitors here. I've got my Chromebook right there. Wireless mouse, because sometimes it's a little bit of a pain to be sitting here and working on this all the time, so I can just comfortably sit here. Here, I'll show you. I can just comfortably sit here and work this way without having to lean over here all the time, because that gets a little played out after a while. Also have a wireless keyboard. So again, I don't have to sit there and reach over and type like that. I can just type over here comfortably while I'm looking at this screen. I also have a wireless numerical keyboard so that I can input numbers quickly. I used to work, my first job was at a venture, kind of like a Target, but from 70 years ago. And I worked the registers there, and they taught us the touch method. So if you notice on the 5, there's always a little raised thing at the bottom. That's there so that if you're doing touch method, you can just feel for that little notch and you know where your home key is. So I can easily put in grades rather quickly. Got a radio because I've got this orange vest, which kind of makes me important, but not really. And I've got this contraption, which kind of gives me a whole bunch of more ports so I can put more things in, like my wireless mouse, my wireless keypad, all of that stuff. A special shout out to a special friend of mine over here. I have this right on top from my friend Miss John, who sadly passed away recently, but I have this for just a memory and inspiration, because she was an awesome person and a great friend. So I look at that every day, and it helps me get through my days. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my tour or your tour of my mobile crib.
Hi everyone, welcome to my cart. You know what, some teachers, they might have a cooler cart than me, but you know what I always say, it's not what's on the outside of the cart, it's what's on the inside of the cart. What on the inside of my cart is more candy than any other teacher has in the entire school. Let's move on to the other features. So I just installed these bad boys this morning. Got brand new science material. Remember, science matters. Alright. Next, I have my trusty Bears coffee mug. I'm kind of a daredevil. It has no lid. Anyone who's got enough physical paper for me knows about that. Let's check some of the other features on my cart here. No cart or crib video is complete without a science experiment. So let's go ahead. Got an optimal space for my science experiment here. So first, if you're in many of my science classes, you've already seen this. Let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to go ahead and fill our little beaker. And some people, and this has been flying around, they don't call me Mr. Melnychuk anymore. They call me Mr. Magician Chuck, because I'm going to turn this blue water into yellow and green. We're going to pour our solution in. We're going to mix it up. You can see EMS crisp. Can we see how blue that is? It's blue. Now when I turn my back and I come back, it's going to be yellow. Voila! No more blue. Pure yellow. The power of carbon dioxide. Next, I'm going to take this opportunity to plug some of my science artwork. This is a prime Mr. Melnychuk 2021 chlorophyll drawn piece of paper. Anyone who knows gets a hand on these gets access to my candy stash. Got my amazing laptop for all Zoom capabilities, and everybody knows I got the fastest cart in the game, and I challenge any other teacher in the school to race the Melnychuk Mobile. That's all I got for you guys. You ever see this thing flying around, which you might not. It's more of a blur. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's have a good weekend.